Relax, take a breath, and let this story ease your mind. The Mighty Adventures of Campanula and Tansy. This story is about a girl named Campanula and a snail named Tansy who embark on a magical moonlight adventure to grant a heartfelt wish. Once upon a time, nestled in a serene village surrounded by lush meadows, lived a young girl named Campanula. She adored the night sky, especially the moon, whose soft beams would dance on her window every night. One evening, under a canopy of shimmering stars, a gentle tap on her window interrupted her moon-gazing. To her surprise, a small snail with a golden shell named Tansy waved its tiny antennae at her. Intrigued, Campanula opened the window and let Tansy in. "Greetings, young maiden," Tansy spoke softly. "I am Tansy, the moon's messenger. I come with a request from the moon itself," eyes wide in curiosity. Campanula leaned closer. "The moon is in need of heartfelt wish," Tansy continued, "and it believes you can help." Elated and honored, Campanula agreed without hesitation. "What should I do?" she asked eagerly. "Follow me," Tansy instructed, slithering out the window and leading her into the mystical night. The meadow glittered under the moonlight as they journeyed, each blade of grass silver-tipped. They reached an ancient oak whose roots seemed to cradle the earth itself. "Place your hand on the bark and close your eyes," Tansy said. As soon as Campanula did, a silvery purple opened, enveloping them in a soft glow. They stepped through, emerging in the moonlit realm, a land where the moon's luminescence painted the entire landscape. Ethereal flowers bloomed, their petals glowing like tiny moons, while streams glistened with liquid starlight. In the heart of this realm stood the moon's shrine, glowing brightly. "Make your wish here," Tansy encouraged. Campanula closed her eyes and whispered her deepest desire. "I wish for the world to always find peace and joy in the beauty of the night." The shrine pulsed with a bright light, carrying her wish to the moon. The moon smiled down, its beams warmer than ever. "Your wish is granted, kind child," Tansy said. "Now, let the moonlight guide you home." They retraced their steps through the portal, back to the ancient oak. As they emerged, the meadow seemed even more enchanting, with the moonlight wrapping around them like a cozy blanket. Campanula thanked Tansy with all her heart. "Until we meet again," Tansy waved before disappearing into the night. Campanula returned home, her heart brimming with joy and wonder. Every night, as she gazed at the moon, she felt a comforting presence, knowing her wish had become a part of the moon's eternal glow. Wherefore is another tale, to carry you further into rest. Yuri and the Dreamweaver named Flower. This story is about a little girl named Yuri, who embarks on a magical adventure guided by a dreamweaver named Flower, discovering the beauty of dreams and the power of the heart. Yuri was a little girl with big dreams that sparkled in her hazel eyes. Every night, she would lay in her bed, hugging her stuffed bear, Puffins, and eagerly await the arrival of the dreamweaver named Flower. Flower was a magical being who spun dreams from the petals of wildflowers, creating vibrant tapestries of wonder for children all around the world. One serene evening, as the silver moon hung high in the sky, Yuri felt a soft rustling beside her. The air shimmered with a delicate fragrance as Flower appeared, her dress made of glistening petals and her wings like diaphanous leaves. "Hello, little Yuri," Flower whispered, her voice a gentle hum. "Are you ready for another adventure?" Yuri's eyes widened with excitement, and she nodded eagerly. "Yes, please," she replied. Flower smiled and took Yuri's hand, leading her through a swirling portal of colors. It emerged in a luminous meadow, bathed in iridescent light, where every blade of grass seemed to sing with joy. "This is your dream tonight," Flower announced. Yuri looked frowned in awe, her heart swelling with delight. The meadow was filled with creatures of all shapes and sizes. Playful rabbits with rainbow fur, elegant deer with golden antlers, and birds whose songs painted the sky with hues of every color. Yuri breathed. "It's so beautiful," Flower giggled, her laughter like the tinkling of tiny bells. "There's more to see." "Come on," she led Yuri to a crystal clear stream that sparkled like liquid sunlight. There, they met a family of otters, who invited them to join in their games. Yuri laughed as they slid down smooth rocks and splashed in the cool water. As night began to cloak the meadow in shades of purple and blue, Flower guided Yuri to a hill, where the stars sparkled like diamonds scattered across a velvet sky. "These are not just stars," Flower explained. "They are the dreams of children, twinkling in the universe." Yuri watched in wonder as the stars formed patterns, telling stories of love, friendship, and adventure. Flower then spread her wings wide, creating a canopy under which they both lay down. Yuri felt a sense of peace wash over her, enveloped in a cocoon of warmth and light. "Oh, thank you, Flower," Yuri whispered, her voice filled with gratitude. Flower smiled softly. "You're most welcome, dear Yuri. Remember, the best dreams come from the heart." With that, Flower touched Yuri's forehead gently, and in an instant, Yuri found herself back in her bed, Mr. Muffins still clutched in her arms. The knife was quiet, and the world outside was still and calm. Yuri closed her eyes, a contented smile on her lips, and drifted off into a deep and restful sleep. Her dreams filled with the magic of the meadow and the love of a dream weaver named Flower. The next story is ready to carry you further. Star and Sedge, a tale of persistence. This story is about a girl named Star and a harmonious being named Sedge, who through persistence and courage protect their village from a devastating storm. In a small village nestled between misty mountains and lush forests lived a young girl named Star. With big, curious eyes that sparkled with wonder, and she loved to explore the natural world around her. One evening, after chasing fireflies through an enchanted forest, she stumbled upon a hidden grove. In the center of the grove stood a majestic tree with golden leaves, and beneath it lay Sedge, a harmonious being who shimmered with a radiant, ethereal glow. Sedge had been resting in the grove for centuries, watching over the harmony of the forest. Sedge's peaceful existence was interrupted by the presence of Star, who was equally fascinated and frightened by the glowing figure. Harmonious being sensed Star's trepidation and spoke in a gentle, melodic voice. "Fear not, young one. I am Sedge, the guardian of these woods." Star gathered her courage and asked, "Why do you rest here, Sedge?" The harmonious being replied, "I rest to maintain balance in this forest, ensuring peace and prosperity." Intrigued by Sedge's serene demeanor, Star visited the grove every day, learning about the interconnectedness of nature. She observed how Sedge would heal plants, bring rain, and guide animals, always with unwavering patience and persistence. One harsh winter, the village was struck by a severe storm that threatened to destroy their crops and homes. Star knew she needed Sedge's help to save her village. Braving the icy winds, she made her way to the grove and pleaded, "Sedge, the storm is ravaging our village. Could you help us?" Sedge's eyes glimmered with determination as he replied, "I shall help, but this task requires great persistence." Together, they worked tirelessly, using Sedge's powers to shield the village from the storm. With Starford's unwavering dedication and Sedgeville's relentless effort, they gradually guided the storm away. The villagers were in awe of Star's bravery and Sedge's harmony-driven powers. Through this experience, Star learned that persistence in the face of adversity is the key to overcoming even the greatest challenges. The bond between Star and Sedge grew stronger, and from that day forward, the villagers held a deep respect for the harmonious being who, with the help of a brave young girl, protected them against nature's fury. The next story waits, calm and comforting. Sanctuary of the Heart. This story is about a boy, Mark, who discovers a sanctuary in the forest with the refillmental dahlia, forming a bond to protect the heartstone and those in need. Mark was a young boy, with curly hair and bright eyes, living in a small village nestled between the rolling hills and thick forests. He spent his days exploring the woods, imagining grand adventures, and talking to creatures only he could see. One evening, as the sun began to set, Mark ventured deeper into the forest than he ever had before. He stumbled upon a hidden grove, illuminated by the soft glow of moonlight reflecting off hundreds of crystalline flowers. In the center of the grove stood Dahlia, an earth-elemental with emerald green skin and hair that seemed to flow like a waterfall of vines and flowers. Dahlia gazed at Mark with eyes that shimmered with the wisdom of ages. She sensed his kind heart and gentle spirit. Without a word, she beckoned him closer. Mark felt a strange, comforting warmth radiate from her presence. Dahlia knelt down to his level, her voice like the rustling of leaves. "You have the heart of a true guardian," she said, leading him to a large stone that pulsed with a soft, green light. Mark watched in awe, as the stone seemed to breathe, growing brighter with each pulse. "This is the Heartstone, the sanctuary for all who seek refuge," Dahlia explained, her words wrapping around him like a blanket. "It was created to protect and nurture those in need, to offer peace and a place to belong." She placed her hand on the stone, and a warm breeze filled the grove, carrying the scent of blooming flowers all around them. "Would you like to help me guard this sanctuary?" Dahlia asked. Mark nodded eagerly, his heart swelling with a newfound purpose. From that day on, Mark returned to the grove every evening. He and Dahlia nurtured and protected the Heartstone together. They welcomed animals seeking shelter and guided lost travelers to safety. Over time, Mark grew stronger, not just in body but in spirit. His connection to the Heartstone and to Dahlia deepened, and he learned the ancient wisdom of the forest. The village noticed a change in Mark. He carried himself with a quiet strength and a calm presence, always ready to help those in need. Whenever someone was in trouble, Mark would lead them to the hidden grove, where the Heartstone's gentle light could heal and comfort. Dahlia and Mark became the heart and soul of the forest, their bond unbreakable. They created a sanctuary not just in the grove, but in the hearts of all they touched. And so, the legend of Mark and Dahlia, the guardians of the sacred Heartstone, lived on, a testament to the power of kindness and the true meaning of sanctuary. Good night. May you find comfort in your dreams.